திருடிகளே சரணம். எம்பெருமானார் திருடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம். பெரியாழ்வார் திருடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ் தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணார்ணவம் யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே நம்ம ஜாமாதரம் முனிம் நம்ம ஜாமாத்திரி யோகீந்திர பாதரேகாமயம் சதா ததா யத்தாத்ம சத்தாதிம் ராமானுஜ முனிம் பஜே லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதயாமுன மத்தியமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம் யோ நித்யமச்சுத பதாம்புஜை व्यामोहत स्थितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोस्य दैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मातापिता योते स्तनया भूति सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्मयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपतेरुकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्ग्रीवरं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं शरश्च महताह्वय भट्टनाथ श्री भक्तिसार कुलशेखर योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्ग्रेण परकाल यतीन्द्रमिश्रान् जीमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्. गुरुमुखमनदीत्य प्राहवेदानशेषान् नरवति परिकृतं शुल्कम् आदातु कामः श्वशुरममरवन्द्यं रङ्गनाथस्य साक्षात् द्विजकुलतिलकं तं विष्णुचित्तं नमामि. மின்னார் தடமிதில் சூழ் வெள்ளிபுத்தூர் என்னொருகால் சொன்னார் கழக்கமலம் சூடினோம் முன்னாள் கிளியறுத்தான் என்னுரைத்தோம் கீழ்மழை சேரும் வழியறுத்தோம் நெஞ்சமே வந்து பாண்டியன் கொண்டாட பற்றபினான் வந்தான் என்று இந்திய சங்கம் எடுத்தூத வேண்டிய வேதங்களோதி விரைந்து கிளியறுத்தான் பாதங்கள் யாமுடைய 10. dhivyaprabandham lecture series in English. We've been enjoying it for the last little while. Now we are going through the beautiful meanings of periyAzhwAr thirumozhi. periyAzhwAr is very much engaged in performing Mangala Shasanam to Bhagavan. Mangala Shasanam is the act of praying for one's well-being. Why would periyAzhwAr pray for Bhagavan's well-being? Bhagavan is already well. He can manage himself. He can conquer anyone. Why would anyone wish for the well-being of Bhagavan explicitly? For that, our acharyas have explained that when we look at Bhagavan with our knowledge, we will understand that Bhagavan is great. He is omnipotent, omniscient. He is supreme. He can protect everyone, and so on. But when we look at Bhagavan with the eyes of love, with the eyes of care, we will fear for his well-being. How tender he is, how soft-natured he is. When he comes to this samsara, this world, when he incarnates here, whether it is Vibhava form or whether it is Archa form, what evil could harm him? What inauspiciousness could occur to him? That is the fear one will have when one is overwhelmed with love towards Bhagavan. That was the mood of Mother Yashoda. She did not see Krishna as Supreme Lord. She saw him only as her son. And because of that overwhelming love, she only feared for him, for his safety, and so on. And periyAzhwAr has assumed the same mood of Mother Yashoda. And hence, he is also very concerned about Bhagavan's safety and Bhagavan's well-being. That is why he is performing Mangala Shasanam, praying for Bhagavan's well-being. Such periyAzhwAr is enjoying Krishna in the mood of Mother Yashoda in periyAzhwAr Tirumozhi, especially the first almost 300 pAsurams. They are all in the mood of Mother Yashoda, enjoying Krishna's various pastimes, various leelas. And in that, we are now in the end of first centum. First centum is mainly Krishna's baby stage, toddler stage, and the pastimes related to that. She enjoyed aspects such as Krishna's birth, that is Mother Yashoda. periyAzhwAr, in the mood of Mother Yashoda, enjoyed Krishna's birth, and then Krishna being placed in a cradle, and Krishna getting gifts from various devatas, and then Krishna starting to move around, roll on his stomach, and try to look up, lift his head up, and see. And she also enjoyed the activity of showing moon to Krishna. And then subsequently she enjoyed Krishna starting to make baby steps and walk. And then she enjoyed how Krishna would clap his hands. And then she enjoyed Krishna coming and embracing her. So in this manner, step by step, Krishna's growth is observed and enjoyed by periyAzhwAr in the mood of Mother Yashoda. So today, we are going to go through the ninth centum of this, ninth decade of this first centum, which starts with vattunaduvE valargindra manika muttu. So that is the commencement of this ninth decade, which is the last decade of this centum. In the second decade, even though it is said as decade, we had 21 pAsurams. That is why we only have 9 decades in this first centum. Usually centum has approximately 100 pAsurams. Because the second decade had 21 pAsurams, instead of having 10 decades in this centum, we are having only 9 decades. But pAsuram count will be approximately 100 only anyway. So this is the final decade of the centum. In this decade, Mother Yashoda is enjoying the aspect of Krishna coming from her behind and embracing her over her back. So that particular pastime is enjoyed in this whole Padigam decade. Purambulguvan. Purambulguvan means coming and embracing from behind, embracing the back, upper back, from behind. That is the key word in this Padigam, in this decade. Purambulguvan. Purambulguvan. Purambulguvan means he will come and embrace me from my back, or it could mean he has come and embraced me on my back. So that is the theme of this decade. We are enjoying the meanings of these pAsurams with the help of Kanchipuram Pratyavadi Bhayankaram sriUve Annangaracharya swAmy. He has given Divyartha Deepikai, which is a beautiful collection of meanings for all the Nalayara dhivyaprabandham, 4000 dhivyaprabandham pAsurams. In that, we are enjoying the meanings for periyAzhwAr Tirumozhi. So we will now start with the first pAsuram. vattunaduvE valargindra manika muttununayil முளைக்கின்ற முத்தே போல் சொட்டு சொட்டென்ன துளிர்க்க துளிக்க என் குட்டன் வந்து என்னை புறம்புல்குவான் கோவிந்தன் என்னை புறம்புல்குவான். First of all, because of Bhagavad Ramanuja's Trinakshatra Utsavam, which is happening in Alvar Tirunagari. I am right now in Alvar Tirunagari. I have come here for Kainkariam in Bhavishidacharya Sannidhi because the program got delayed in the evening a little bit. This will be the normal for the next 10 days actually. That is why I got a little bit late. That's why we are starting a little bit late. So let's see the meanings for the pAsurams. vattunaduvE வளர்கின்ற மாணிக்க முற்று முனையில் முளைக்கின்ற முத்தே போல் சொட்டு சொட்டென்ன துளிக்க துளிக்க என் குட்டன் வந்து என்னை புறம்புல்குவான் கோவிந்தன் என்னை புறம்புல்குவான். So that is the first pAsuram. In this pAsuram, Mother Yashoda is saying, Krishna is running from my behind and coming and embracing me. At that time, droplets of urine are dripping. In the previous decades also we have seen anything related to Krishna, anything related to Bhagavan is pure only. For us, our urine may be smelling very badly, stinking. Our stool, our waste will be, human waste will be smelling very badly. It's very unpalatable for us. We cannot imagine getting even close to that or touching it. But when it comes to Bhagavan, everything is pure with him because he is not having prakrita shariram. He is not having materialistic body. It's all divine form, divine body. So they are not made of panchabhutams like was earth, water, fire, air and ether. These are the 5 elements, great elements, panchabhutam. If anything is made of these 5 elements, then that will have its own effect when it goes bad, when it goes without cleaning and so on. But Bhagavan having divine form which is made of Pancha Upanishad, that is how his form is, divine form is made up in Paramapadam. When his form is made of such Pancha Upanishad, then we won't see any of the materialistic impacts on his divine body. So that is why here Mother Yashoda is cherishing Krishna's such aspects. Even normally, when a baby urinates, mother will not get upset. She will joyfully handle that out of vatsalyam. That is what motherly forbearance means. Vatsalya means accepting dosham as gunam, accepting fault to be a good quality. So when the child urinates or passes stool, mother will not get upset about it. She will not feel bad about it. She will happily take care of that. That is the quality of the mother. So in that sense also here, you can say that Mother Yashoda is enjoying Krishna's act of dripping the urine. So that is the theme of this pAsuram. En kuttan, my son, vattunaduvE வளர்கின்ற மாணிக்கம் மொட்டு. Here, Krishna's genitals, the genital organ is explained in this manner. vattunaduvE வளர்கின்ற, vattu means round or a circular or a round object basically. So the genital human, that is a male genital is explained here, how it looks for Krishna. Like something, the manikam mottu. Manikam mottu means bluish gem. So a small bluish gem is appearing amidst 2 round objects. That is how the genital organ looks like. So in that genital organ, penis, நுனையில் முளைக்கின்ற முத்தே போல். At the end of it, there is a pearl. Now, what is that pearl? That is urine, droplet of urine. That is what is explained as pearl here. Chottu chottenna, it is dripping with a sound. Like we've probably heard how if you close a tap and there is a small leak, it will be dripping, like top, top, that sound. That is what is known as chottu chottenna. To have that sound, tulika tulika, as it keeps coming out, as the droplets keep coming out, Vandu ennai purambulguvan. He will come running and embrace me from my behind. Govindan ennai purambulguvan. Govinda. Govinda means one who gives joy to all the cowherds, all the cows, the earth. Go has different meanings. So Govinda means one who gives joy. Such Krishna will give joy to me, and by coming and embracing me from my behind. So that is the pasuram here. This Puram Pulhuman means it can be seen as something happened in past tense, or it can be seen as something going to happen in future. So Puram Pulhuman could either mean he has embraced me or he is coming to embrace me. Both can be understood by the word Puram Pulhuman. So that is the first pasuram. Next pasuram. Kinkini Katti, Kiri Katti. கையினில் கங்கணமிட்டு கழுத்தில் தொடர் கட்டி தங்கணத்தாலே சதிரா நடந்து வந்து என் கண்ணன் என்னை புறம்புல்குவான் எம்பிரான் என்னை புறம்புல்குவான். என் கண்ணன், my dear Krishna, கிண்கிணி கட்டி, having waist string with tinkles. கிரி கையினில் கட்டி, having a small bracelet made of coral. Kanganam ittu, having shoulder bangles, a little bit bigger in size. And then kaluthil todar katti, having chain on the neck, on the divine neck. Tam kanattale, kana means group. So whatever other ornament, walking beautifully towards my behind, என்னை புறம்புல்குவான், will embrace me from my behind. எம்பிரான் என்னை புறம்புல்குவான். My Lord, my benefactor, will embrace me from my behind, says Mother Yashoda in this pasuram. This embracing from behind means usually mothers will be sitting on the floor, child will come running and embrace her from the behind, around her neck. So that is the pastime which is explained in this whole decade. Third pasuram. கத்தக்கதித்து கிடந்த பெருஞ்செல்வம் ஒத்து பொருந்தி கொண்டு உண்ணாது மண்ணாழ்வான் கொத்து தலைவன் குடிகடத் தோன்றிய அத்தன் வந்தென்னை புறம்புல்குவான் ஆயர்களே அறிய புறம்புல்குவான். கத்தக்கதித்து கிடந்த, grown very well. Here periyAzhwAr is talking about the wealth of Kauravas. They have so much wealth that people will start fighting for that wealth. When somebody is very rich, we see in the past also we have seen many kings, sons, the princes, they will fight with each other because of the great wealth the king may have accumulated. So that great wealth which has been present with compromising with Pandavas, who are all their relatives. Porundi kondu unnadu, having harmonious mind with Pandavas and enjoying, not doing this. So Kauravas should have been happy with Pandavas and enjoying together. But instead of doing that, instead of enjoying like that, Mannalvan, the whole earth should be ruled by me only. That was the thought of Kottu Talaivan. Kottu means group, Talaivan means leader of the group. Who is the group? The whole 100 brothers. That is the group. And Duryodhana is the Talaivan, is the leader for that. And also we can say the whole army of Duryodhana. For everyone, Duryodhana is the leader. Kudigada. to have him destroyed along with his whole family. Embrace me. Ayargal Yeri and Purambulvan, the leader of cowherds. Such Krishna will come and embrace me. I have said previously also, because periyAzhwAr knows all the incidents, he mixes and matches. Mother Yashoda will not know many of these things, because when Krishna was a child, she did not have the vision to see everything. But because periyAzhwAr has seen everything, he is singing as Yashoda in this manner. Next pasuram, Nandagamedia Nambi Sharanendru, Tanda Thananjayar Kagi, Taraniyil, Vendargal Utka, Vijayan Manitinde, Undavan enne Purambulguvan, Umbargon enne Purambulguvan. Nandagamedia Nambi Sharan Yendru, Talda. Talda means here surrendered. So Krishna is there in the battlefield. Arjuna is looking at Krishna and he is calling out Krishna as, oh, the great personality who is having sword, which is named Nandakam. Nandakam is the name of the sword of Vishnu, Krishna. You are my protector. Saying this, Arjuna surrendered and worshipped. That for that Dhananjaya Kagi, for that Arjuna, being partial towards that Arjuna, Taraniyil Vendargal Utka, as the kings of this world become fearful in their mind and to have them bewildered. Vishayan Manittindir Urundavan. Vishayan means Vijaya, Arjuna. His beautiful, strong chariot, Arjuna's beautiful, strong chariot was driven by Krishna. Such Krishna ennai Purambulguvan. Umbargon ennai Purambulguvan. Umbargon means the one who is the controller of Nityasuris. So such Krishna, he will embrace me, or he is embracing me. Here we can see, I also said this before, we can see the pAsurams, how many Sanskritam words are mixed. Many people have this Arya Dravida conflict, and they take this and try to put down the language. We can see how 5,000 years, 4,000 years ago, Sanskritam words were as it is used in Tamil pAsurams. So they are not separable, they are inseparable. The languages have mixed. We can see Nandakam, that is the name of this word. Such one who is having such Nandakam calls out Arjuna, and he surrendered to such Krishna. So such Krishna is embracing me. It says, coming here. In this pasuram, Bhagavan is explaining, periyAzhwAr is explaining Bhagavan in context of Vamanavataram. So he is mixing Vamanavataram and Krishna Avataram. Vendala Katti Vilayadi, in the past, Vendala Pathiram Katti Vilayadi, with bronze. These are made, and a waist string would be made. Having under a big umbrella. What is the umbrella here? Ka means big, the garden. So the garden itself looks like an umbrella which is made of many peacock feathers. The way the garden looks, that looks like this, it is looking like an umbrella which is made of peacock feathers. So being underneath that, accepting 3 steps of land from Mahabali and Pala Panpadi in many tunes. Pallan disciple as they perform Mangala Shasanam. Pallandi means Mangala Shasanam. Pala Mankondan. Bhagavan as Vamana measured all the different worlds as his own and kept as his own. Such Bhagavan Purambulkuvan. He will come and embrace me from behind. Vamanan ennai Purambulkuvan. That Vamana Bhagavan will come and embrace me. Talking about Vamanavataram, next pasuram, again Vamanavataram is explained. சத்திரமேந்தி தனியொரு மாணியாய் உத்தரவேதியில் நின்ற ஒருவனை கத்திரியர்கான காணிமுற்றும் கொண்ட பத்திராகாரன் புறம்புல்குவான் பாரளந்தானின் புறம்புல்குவான். உத்தரவேதியில் நின்ற ஒருவனை. Uttaravedi is the Yagashala, the Yajnavatika, sacrificial arena. Mahabali was standing there in a unique posture as a very magnanimous person. Chatiramendi. Chatiram is again another Sanskrit word. Chatra. Chatra is umbrella. Chatiram is umbrella in Tamil. So holding that umbrella, Taniyurmaniyai, as a brahmachari, as a mendicant, celibate person, who is very, very unique, being such Vamana, Katiriyar, all the Kshatriya kings who are underneath such Mahabali, as they are seeing, Kani Mutrum Konda, he accepted all the three worlds, upper world, middle world. Everything was made as his own. Pattiram Akaran, one who is having very great form. Here Pattiram is Bhadra. Bhadra means very Mangala Shasana, very auspicious, Mangala. So Pattiram Akaran, having a very auspicious divine form. Such Krishna will embrace me. Paralandan, Yen Purambulvan, who embraced my back, is the same person who measured the whole world. That Bhagavan will embrace my back, says Mother Yashoda in this pasuram. Next pasuram, this mortar used for grinding and churning buttermilk, it's broken in the bottom. So Patavur is broken mortar. Make it upside down so that Mother Yashoda can Krishna with that. So placing it, Adan Meleri Tadavinil Tittitapala Pennayum. This same mortar will be used subsequently by Mother Yashoda to tie him down. But now he is using that same mortar to climb up and take the butter, milk, curd, and all of that. So Adan Meleri, outwardly is climbing on that mortar, Tadavinil, which is present in the pots. Tita Palu, very sweet milk. The cows are very happy in Gokulam. Hence, the milk is also very sweet. Vennayum, the butter which is extracted from milk, to fill the whole stomach. Metta Viringiya, one who completely loves, who will come and embrace me. Alyan ennai Purambulkuvan. Even though Krishna is stealing and eating the butter, he will be caught, and at that time he will come and embrace me. Here Alyan is given a different meaning. Alnd Theriyavan, that means one who is deeply introspected and one who is very, very clear. That is Bhagavan only. Bhagavan is very, very clear. He has got utmost clarity. Ennai Purambulkuvan, that Alyan, that Bhagavan will embrace me, says in this pasuram. Moottavaikana Mudumanal Kunneri. கூத்து வந்தாடி குழலால் இசைப்பாடி வாய்த்தமறையோர் வணங்க இமையவர் ஏத்த வந்தென்னை புறம்புல்குவான் எம்பிரான் என்னை புறம்புல்குவான். Here Krishna sitting on top of a hill and playing the flute is explained. This is a little bit later. Mootavai, the older cowherd persons, Kana, to be seen by them, Mudumanal Kundreri, the dunes which have been there for a long time, being seated there, Vaita, those who came to watch this Leelas, Vaita, Marayor, Brahma Rishigal, these great rishis, they have all gathered here to see Krishna's Leela. Vananga, all those Vedavit, that is, all those experts in Vedam, they all Vananga, to see Krishna and to worship him. Imayavar, all the devatas, Yeta, as they praise him, looking at his beauty, they praise him. Kudalal Isepadi, as they are all praising, Krishna is using his flute and singing beautifully, and Uvandu, being very happy, being very joyful. Uttadi, having danced, having played this Kudakootu, or just general dancing. Vandi ennai purambulguvan, Embiran ennai purambulguvan. Such Bhagavan will come and embrace me from the behind, says Krishna, says periyAzhwAr in this pasuram. Next pasuram, Karpaga Kavu Kardiya Kadalikku Ippodhu Even Endru Indiran Kavinil Nirpana Seydu Nilathengal Mutrathul Uithavan ennai purambulguvan, Umbargon ennai purambulguvan. Very beautiful pasuram. Here, Krishna's later time pastime, that is going to Swargalokam with Satyabhama after killing Narakasura, is highlighted here. They went there to meet Indra and Indrani. At the time, Indrani was getting Parijata Pushpam, Parijata flower, and Satyabhama Pirati wanted one also. But Indrani said, no, this is not for humans, this is only for Devatas. She did not understand, she forgot that it is Krishna and Satyabhama who saved the whole Devatas group. But she didn't think about that. She just said, no, this is not for humans, this is only for Devatas. Hearing that, Satyabhama became very upset, and she asks Krishna to get the Parijata flower. So Krishna sees, he sends Garudalvar to bring the whole tree of Parijata flower from Indra's garden. And on the way, many kings come and many devatas come and fight with Krishna. At that time, he gets them driven away by Garudalvar himself. So that incident is explained here. Karpaga Kavu, Kardiya Kadalikku. Indiran Kavinil Karpaga Kavu. In Indra's garden, there is a separate, in the big forest of Indra, Udhyayana Vanam, the big forest where he goes for taking rest, there is an orchard of Parijata. The Satyabhama Pirati, who is very dear to Krishna, she prayed to Krishna that I also need a tree like this. For such Satyabhama Pirati, Ippodhu even Endru, I'll give it to you immediately, don't worry. So Krishna says this. As Satyabhama Pirati asks, give me this Parijata flower, Krishna says, I will bring it to you immediately. Nilathengal Mutrathul, in the front yard where moonlight shines in Satyabhama Pirati's place, Nirpana Seydu Uithavan, he made that Parijata flower come and stay there, and also made sure that it got nurtured, it grew. Nirpana Saidu Uitavan, one who made sure that it is well taken care of. Ennai Puramburuvan, such Krishna will embrace me from behind. Umbarukon, one who showed his prowess, his powers as Devadi Deva, the God of all the Devatas. Such Bhagavan, Ennai Puramburuvan, will come and embrace me from behind. Finally, last pasuram. ஆய்ச்சி என்று ஆழிப்பிரான் புறம்புல்கிய வெய்த்தடன் தோழி சொல் விட்டு சித்தன் மகிழ்ந்து ஈத்த தமிழிவை ஈரைந்தும் வல்லவர் வாய்த்த நன்மக்களை பெற்று மகிழ்வரே. So in this pasuram, periyAzhwAr is explaining the result, benefit of singing these pasurams. Veithadan thodi Aichi, the Yashoda Pirati, who is having bamboo-like big shoulders, such Yashoda Pirati. Here she is being glorified, she is being praised. So such Yashoda Pirati, Adipiran and Purampulgiya Sol. How the Adipiran here is Chakraidam, one who is holding Chakraidam, the divine disc. So one who is having Chakraida, that Lord, that Bhagavan, Krishna, relating to the embracing of the shoulder back. Those words were spoken by Vittu Chittan, periyAzhwAr. Magilndu ஈர்த்த தமிழ் இவை ஈரைந்தும் வல்லவர். The pAsurams which are enjoyed by periyAzhwAr, and he gracefully blessed the people of this world with the 10 pAsurams. Those who can recite these 10 pAsurams, those who can learn and recite these pAsurams, vaitha nan makkadai petru magilvar, they will get children who are well situated in noble qualities. So I will get those who recite these pAsurams will get such children who are very, very devoted, says periyAzhwAr in this pasuram. That is the result of this padigam. With this, we will stop today. It's a short padigam, so we enjoyed as much as possible. We'll continue on the coming Saturday, depending on the situation, whether it is possible or not for me. I will announce, and you can all join based on that. Alvar thirudi Ganeshanam, Emberumanar thirudi Ganeshanam, GR thirudi Ganeshanam, GR thirudi Ganeshanam, periyAzhwAr thirudi Ganeshanam, Kanchi swAmy.